one.
Chainsaw Man, oh my god!
Ah!
The Americans are here, and they're already killing people. Wow!
Three brothers murdered some people in a
Three
car.
brothers in a van.
Holy
killing Japanese people.
It's just the
Not
plot of some
racist,
shitty
it's
movie.
just their job.
I'm just wanting to see more from these three brothers because not only did they just not give a shit that they just
No, one of them gave a shit. One of them's new. One of them's the younger, like, oh, you haven't killed anyone yet, and he's like vomiting over there.
But like
the other one's like, no, it's like when I stepped in a kitten and I was like, fuck, this kitten's blood's all over my shoe. That's annoying.
Like it just seems like the lack of caring out of them already. Like,
but
they're so
forget that one of them. I think it's very important that one of them does and the other two don't. That's a big disconnect. That's fascinating to me.
Like, but the fact that they're here doing this, like, they're going to become numb, kind of thing. Like,
yeah, I mean, I think so. These are the ones that think that they're like immortal. So
right.
I imagine maybe the younger brother's newer to this or hasn't experienced it, but let's say these other two brothers are actually immortal. If they are, let's imagine they're getting Deadpooled on a daily basis, like ripped in half. They're seeing their own organs spill out and shit. You'd get pretty numb to blood, viscera, and organs pretty quickly.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's just so weird. Like, this is where we went for the beginning. Like,
well, they were gonna send in. Well, I think it's interesting because now they're gonna infiltrate. Essentially, they were sending in more people to be bodyguards, and now they're gonna be able to just infiltrate in, which is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, it's like we were introduced to all of these like fucking like protectors, right? Like straight up protectors. Like, they're here to guard Denji, essentially kind of guard power since he's essentially fucking tagged along, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they were already replaced at the start. It seems like
well,
fucking
I mean, like some of them, not all of them.
Yeah, like they've already infiltrated Makima's group.
Oh yeah. Now it's conveniently Makima's not there because I have a feeling if Makima was there, she'd sniff it out like a fucking bloodhound. She'd be like, no, you're not that guy.
Like, nah, fam, we're not that stupid. Shut the fuck up.
Actually, she'd probably just walk over and be like, "Oh, hi, it's been so long," and just fucking like eviscerate, like fucking hand through chest anime kill him.
Just like.
And they're like, Makima, what the fuck? And she's just like, that wasn't him. And they would have no way to confirm or deny that. Like, I guess we'll just assume that that's true and you didn't just murder one of our associates.
Just trust me.
Trust me, that
I'm
wasn't
expert.
him. Don't make you not be who you are next.
Okay. Yes, Your Majesty.
Yes, there's no one can punish her, bro.
Step on me more, mommy.
I'm into it. Okay, let's start with. Remember how we were talking how we did want more Denji Power hangouts, and God, like, we need more Denji Power hangouts because these two staring at a duck with like a mother duck with baby ducklings, like, think we could eat that duck? And then she's like, if I were president, it'd be legal. I was like, what the fuck is this conversation?
I love it. I love everything about it. Like,
when I'm president, President Bernie Sanders. Well,
I allow the murder of ducks.
Yeah.
And the consumption of ducks in public places.
Human hybrids are minorities that are being oppressed, and if they want to eat a fucking duck, they should be allowed. We're the richest country in the world, the top 1% stealing all the duck meat. And I'm gonna stop that.
Now, Red, as a Bernie supporter, does he condone duck murder?
I feel like hunting will be allowed in the same way that it has been, just that you're not gonna be able to pull out a fucking assault rifle and obliterate them to mist.
But what if I want to miss ducks?
if I just want to go out on my weekend and just turn all the ducks into a cloud of blood, mist, and feathers in front of the horrified, shocked faces of the 3-year-olds playing on the playground next to the stream.
I should be allowed to turn ducks into mist.
Mm-hmm. It's my American right, goddammit. You think they can turn ducks into mist over in fucking Norway? Nah.
I'm gonna stop. I gotta stop.
It's dumb, yeah. I was just like, you're enabling me, David. No, so he drops his fucking rice ball, and this guy is like, actually,
actually, it's covered in bacteria now.
Oh, it's so fucking funny. Gross. And then like Aki's like, dude, just fucking throw it away, man. I'll buy you a new one. And then he's just like, no, I threw it away into my belly. That's a fucking reaction post right there. I'm taking that. Next time someone tells me to throw away some food, that's the fucking reaction. I love how immature Denji is. That was such a beautiful little moment there where he's just like, oh yeah, fuck you. How do you like that?
Yeah. How about you shut up?
I could literally buy a new one, but I'm not going to. Because you told me not to, I will be eating this.
Oh yeah. It's so fucking beautiful. Like, oh my god, Denji is best boy forever and always.
Yeah. Also, the whole yes sir thing where he just refuses. It's pretty fucking amazing. Their little back and forth. Now here's what's interesting. These two bring up, they're the ones that are driving over here from, I think, Kyoto, they said, or some other area, and they're like, hey, why don't we just like hide him in a bunker? And then they make a good point, like, nah, the demons, if they have any contracts with any demons, they'll be able to smell him out easy. So it's at this point, the way I see it is like, just let him do what he wants to do. They're gonna come to him anyway, be it in a bunker or in the middle of a street, and then our job will be the same. That's how I see it.
Yeah, straight up.
But yeah, and also like they hyped up this guy that got killed, like, oh, he trained the entirety of the 2nd Division and shit. And so I mean, these Americans, I mean, yeah, obviously it wasn't a fair fight. They didn't fucking like, mano-y-mano, like, I'm fighting you, you're fighting me, let's go. They threw out a fucking GTA San Andreas style spike strip on the road and fucking just gunned through the window, bam. So I mean, at the very least you can say they're good at surprise attacks, and they got a guy that seemingly was pretty hyped up to be at least semi-good at his job. But yeah, am I the only one that genuinely just thought of GTA when I haven't seen a spike strip since GTA?
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Like, do we even use spike strips?
I don't know. But yeah, that was fun.
This is America. I feel like we just shoot out tires at this point.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, people are so used to gunshots in the, just like in the streets at this point. Just do it.
Just blow tires to the criminal.
Bat a second eyelash at that shit. Let's see.
So
yeah, they're dead as fuck. They bury them. They take over their person or their identities.
Because identity theft is completely illegal, apparently. Not really legal, but you know what I mean. Like, it's fucking commonplace, apparently. Like, they're fucking assuming the identity of top-ranking officials in the government.
Well, no. I mean, I don't know if it was implied. I'd have to go back to the chapter where they were introduced, but like, I don't know if they're like officials of like the American government or just like freelance assassins. I'm assuming
they're freelance assassins, but like,
yeah.
These devil hunters that are protecting them are essentially like government agents.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I don't think they care about any laws that they're breaking at this point. You know what I mean? They're
really
doing, like, one of the most dangerous things. Yeah.
They really don't care about the laws that they're breaking, but they're just like, I wonder how common this is. Like, because this world is so fucking insane. Like, you have to assume that, like, oh, right, this is just the identity devil, apparently, taking over. The identity theft devil.
Yeah, I'm sure there's enough people that fear that.
Like, it just took over the president of fucking Japan.
Speaking of that, I mean, fucking these deep fakes, man. Have you been, just as a weird offshoot, oh my god.
I have not really been paying attention to it. Like,
oh, in like 20 years, like, you're not going to be able to trust any video of anyone. You're going to have to, like, we're going to have to come up with something that, like, you know, like one of those fucking, I don't know, some sort of like thing to begin every video on, like to prove that it's actually you.
Oh God, that's
Yeah, video proof is not going to mean shit in the future.
That's actually a little terrifying.
But I saw an interesting, like,
I'm not gonna lie.
I saw a weird good side to that, which was that now when they try to cancel people, you could be like, nah, it's clearly not me. It's a deep fake. Look.
Well, shit.
I will be using that. When I run for something in the future, if they find a video of me doing some cringe dumb shit from like this channel, I'll be like, nah, it's a deep fake. Look.
I'm not showing my face. It's clearly not
clearly
me.
Fake. Can't you see the discoloration? Yeah, deep fake.
Why did you smother yourself in peanut butter for your 69 subscriber video?
God, that's out there. Oh no! I forgot about that. Oh my God! Can you? Oh no! Imagine a world. Well, like I don't mean to overhype myself. At the very most, I'll probably like run for some like low level city thing or just be a journalist. But like, can you just imagine a world for a second where somehow the stars align and I'm like running for some big position and then like CNN News Bulletin, we just found this old video.
This old video of Red Alexander running for the
69th subscriber by rubbing a whole jar of peanut butter on his face. This is okay. I guess I have to tag that now. All right. So if I think to, or not, or just search whatever, Control-TS, 69 subscribers. It's cringe. It's not funny. But when we got 69 subscribers on this channel, one, I was like 30 pounds fatter. So like when you see the video and you're like, oh God, he's ugly. I'm about 17% less ugly now. But two,
17%.
Yeah, that's the thing I did. So I'll think to tag it or to like card it in the card or whatever if I think of it, you know. But yeah, that's the thing. Wow. If you can't tell, we're just bullshitting right now because there's really not a lot to talk about besides the duck conversation, which is amazing. The fact that they're going to be infiltrating, which is interesting. There's just a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on right now, but not in this chapter necessarily because like this is just a setup. So I think if there's anything we can really talk about, it's what's going to happen going forward because we have a lot of players. And like when I saw the people that Makima was putting, you know, to guard Denji, I don't think that Makima would make the mistake of putting like scrubs. You know, it's not going to be, if there's one thing that this manga doesn't do, it's that whole like trope where like, oh, you know, I've set 2 people to guard you and they get knocked out immediately. Do you remember in Bleach when Orihime is traveling from the Soul Society back to the human world and they send 2 scrub Soul Reapers to protect her?
Oh yeah.
And then Ulquiorra is literally like, this is dumb. Why did they really not even like a vice captain? Like he just killed them immediately and it was like, okay, well that was a minor inconvenience. But yeah, it reminds me like when they were fighting Rize, they actually had a challenge. Like, I mean, they fought back. Like, obviously, Rize won, but it was clear, it was shown that, like, they weren't just scrubs. They fought back, they tried their best, they weren't dumb, and I appreciate that about this series. And I think that the people that Makima have put on to Denji, they're not going to be dumb scrubs. They're probably not going to be enough to hold these people back, but I have a feeling that they're at the very least, going to be a good distraction.
Until Makima comes there and just thwomps them. Like,
that was a thwomp noise from Mario, by the way.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We just got copyright striked by fucking Nintendo. Thanks. But I don't know. Like, this is one of those weird chapters where you can kind of gauge where the story's potentially headed. Like, now that we got these 3 fuckwits that have infiltrated, the first battle's about to begin. Like, obviously at the start of the chapter, it was like this little flash forward to be like, oh, they've kind of taken over because they fucking hitman these fucking 3 idiots. Mm-hmm. Boom. We're going to have the first fight here. Like, they're already inside the organization. What are we going to do? And they're just going to be like, well, at least the trip can get back on the way. Oh, fuck.
Is this what it sounded like when David was like 10 years old playing with action figures? Fuck.
Yeah, there's your little soundbite into my past, I guess. I don't know, like, it's just going to be like the little one rev up, oh, boom. And then we're going to see if these fuckers are actually immortal, because they're going to be chainsawed in half.
That's what I'm waiting for. That, like, I want them to actually be immortal, and it's probably going to have to do with something with the contract. Either they, I don't know if they. It's weird because they almost talk about it like it's a passive ability, like we're immortal. I don't know. Maybe that's a headcanon. I would love it if it was like one of those stories where, like, when we were a kid, we accidentally made a contract, and now we're just stuck with it, right? Like, almost like some Full Metal Alchemist shit. Like when they fucked with the alchemy and they fucked up their, like, reviving their mother. I would love it if it was like these three brothers were kids. They fucked with some shit they shouldn't have fucked with, and then, oops, we're immortal now, and it's like a curse that they have, and they're like, right, and they're like, well, since we're immortal, we might as well use that skill in a way that can make us a lot of money, you know?
Yeah, like, if I was immortal, I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be a devil hunter. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to get used to pain, I suppose.
Is into pain already, so...
I'm sorry, was that Edge? Was that just Edge that I heard?
A little bit, yeah. I pulled a Thurman.
Yeah, I know, right? Who would have ever expected Thurman to be the most Edge? He's at that age. You and I have, like, we went through our Edge phase, and now we're just like putting up with existence. Whereas he's still at that, like, oh God, is this what adult life is like? Is this what full-time jobs are like?
Kill me. Life is so hard and meaningless.
The only way I deal with it, I have two ways I deal with that. Believing in God so that I think that, at least there's something after this. And then the other big one is politics, because at least I can do everything I can to fight for a world where we don't have to give all of our lives to a full-time job. Just like half.
Just like half.
I'd be fine with, give me like a 25-hour-a-week job. I'm so cool with that. But like 40 hours is stupid. I just want to chill. I want to hang out with friends. I want to travel. I want to see the world.
I mean, you can do all that if you slow your life away where I work at.
Nah, what they do is they say, oh, well, you know, what you got to do is you got to dedicate all of your life to work until you're 60. And then in the last, like, 10 years of your life, when you're dying decrepit and your vision's gone and your hearing's gone and all your friends are dead, then go and live your dreams.
Fuck that.
Exactly. That's why I'm being as lazy as I can right now.
Anyway, so thoughts and predictions from you.
Well, I think that, you know, we're going to have a moment where it's like, oh, here comes the devil hunters from this area. And then I don't know if they're just going to, I feel like it'd be a waste of what they're doing right now to immediately attack. So I feel like they're going to try to slip into the ranks and then at some opportune moment try to assassinate Denji. Not sure how that's going to go down at all. There's a lot of people around him. Aki's there. Power's there. I don't know what Makima, she's taking her trip, right?
It seems like it, so...
Yeah, so they're conveniently getting Makima out of the way, which is smart. That's kind of like in One Punch Man when it's like, oh, Saitama is going to go grocery shopping, and now the threats come, and now we have to wait for him to come back, because obviously Makima is like the One Punch Man of this series, because she's so OP.
Yeah.
One-shots fuckers.
She doesn't just one-shot. She just pinches her fingers and...
That's a one-shot.
A one-shot, I'm like...
That's a one-shot, David. If you
associate one-shot... to fucking a bullet in the head, okay? Those fuckers in the car, they got one shot.
If you go and they go squish, that's a one shot.
That's a one thwomp.
Oh yeah, a one. Yeah, no, I'm just excited at this point. Like, not a lot to talk about. We tried stretching it out with our dumb jokes. I think
it's not working. We're hitting 20 minutes of cringe.
I think for me, if I could ask for anything, it would be one more chapter of slice of life bullshit. Like, because now we have this, like, you know, structure of time before these boys get here. So, like, next chapter, just be Power, Aki, and then these boys following around Denji. And Denji, it's just a day in the life of Denji. He's going to get ice cream. He's going to do a movie. He's going to, I don't know, fuck around in the park. Do whatever. What does Denji do? And then these guys are all just following, just judging him. Like, wow, is this what you do with your life, Denji?
Yeah.
Like, we see Denji dive into the pond to try to eat that duck, and they're just like, well, no, this is our lives now. We're just watching this.
We're just watching this fucking moron do his thing. This little tiny imbecile.
Oh. Yeah, that could be a lot. There's a lot of comedy opportunities for that. So, yeah, that's all I got at this point. Peace.
Peace.